So you're a life coach and you're wanting to know exactly what type of business model is not only going to be better for you as a life coach, but it's also going to help you build the business of your dreams and help you make your first or your next 100K as a life coach really, really quickly. Well, don't worry, I got you covered in this video.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend, it's Super Sid, the marketing shaman, and I help life coaches and healers make their first or next 100K with profitable presentations. And in today's video, we're specifically going to be going over the best types of business models for life coaches, and we're also going to be going over and helping you at the end of this video pick the best business model for you based on what it is that you and your goals that it is that you have right now as a life coach. Without any further ado, let's rock and roll. All right, so first things first, what exactly is a business model, right? What is a business model and why is it important for you? So a business model is ultimately, as a life coach, right, you have a solution that you are giving to the marketplace and a group of people, a niche of people that you're typically wanting to go out there and you're wanting to help and serve. So as a life coach, right, we typically help people in one of the three main core markets of health, wealth, or relationships. And what we want to make sure we're doing, right, within the niche of one of those main core markets is that we want to identify, right, our solution and our offer to how we are going to help people within that market. But then beyond that, we want to talk about the business model, and the business model is going to be specifically how we deliver that solution in our core way. So here at Life Coach Launch, right, we have multiple offers on what we classify as our value ladder, and we're going to talk about a value ladder later on in this video. But we also have the core way that we help people. The core way that we help people is kind of a mix, right, of different things, but what we do, right, is it's the core way, and it's the core way that we help people, which is all virtual, and it's through our home study course, as well as our 3-day intensive, as well as some other things that we give away in Life Coach Launch at that specific offer. So that being the main core thing, what we then do is we're then able to build off of that core thing and have things below it and things above it, helping us, right, have multiple offers in the marketplace. And that's all about the value ladder. We'll talk about that here in a second. But what we want to make sure that we're identifying inside this business model is specifically how are we going to deliver, right, the specific solution that's going to help the people who have the main problem that we're looking to help right now as a life coach, and we want to make sure that they understand specifically what that business model is. The business models, right, that you can choose from are going to be business models like, group coaching, one-on-one coaching, going to be things like masterminds, or like we talked about, home study or intensives, or we even have things like live events and virtual events with profitable presentations every single week. So however it is that you want to build out your business, choosing the proper business model that is not only going to help you deliver, right, your solution to your clients the best way possible, but is also going to help you live the lifestyle that you want to live as a life coach, then you are not only going to get the best of both worlds, but you are going to have so much fun being a life coach, as well as you're going to start growing your life coaching business to the moon. Before I go and I talk about the specific value ladder and specifically how you can design your value ladder to not only pick the best business model for your business, but how to design your value ladder to usually quadruple, right, your life coaching profits in the next year while usually working about 30% less, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing life coaches and healers how they can make their first or next 100K with profitable presentations. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so before we talk about the value ladder, let's go and let's talk about the core solution that you want to solve. So I talked a little bit earlier about some of the ones that are out there, but I kind of want to go over them a little bit and talk about specifically where a lot of times these will fit on the value ladder and maybe where the first ones that you should focus on should be, so that you can get started on in the middle there and then be able to build high ticket offers and then low ticket below that. So typically, before we start talking about the value ladder, we want to talk about that core offer, and a lot of the different types of ways that you can deliver an offer, right, are going to be some of those business models that you might have. So what we want to do here is we want to make sure that, we identify, right, what is our life currently like? Do we have a 9-to-5 job and we're going to need to work in the evenings, and we have a finite amount of time? Is this a full-time gig that we want to do as a life coach, and we're going to go out there and do this, full-time? And because we're going to do it we want to really see where we're at, and we want to make sure we're building a coaching business that is going to help us deliver this solution in the best way possible to the people that need our help. So ultimately, that's the first thing we want to look at. And there's going to be a lot of ways where you don't have to spend a ton of time, but you can help people, right? with the solution that they have. Remember, you can write a book and they can read that book and ultimately get help with the solution that they have, but they're not going to be able to ask you any questions or get any of your help. That might be a lower ticket thing, right? But usually in the middle things that are in the middle parts here of your core offers that are going to work really, really well. Group coaching is going to work really, really well. Doing home study with group coaching works really, really well. Going in, home study could be informational products, stuff like that. You could also do, when I talk about group coaching, this is where you can basically come in once a week and you can help people and then have like what we do here at Life Coach Launch, which they basically have an informational product or a home study course that we walk them through and we answer questions each and every week. That's a great middle of the road product where you can charge a few grand for people to then be in that product. Then once you do that, you're able to then, help people and help a large group of people, not pigeonholing you into one-on-one coaching. I think a lot of times people immediately want to go to one-on-one coaching because they think that, helping people one-on-one is the most that they can give people. And ultimately in a one-on-one coaching setting, they're going to be able to help people be able to, get over their problem quicker. The truth of the matter is one-on-one coaching is not a bad thing, but it's very, very heavy. And I actually know a lot of people and a lot of entrepreneurs that make a lot of money that do not like one-on-one coaching because of how heavy it is. And, they'd actually rather go into a mastermind setting, right? Or because it's not just one person, now they got 10, so there's a lot of different types of deliverables that you can do. And I'm not saying one-on-one coaching is bad. Just know this is one-on-one coaching. There's this thing in the coaching world called the Freelancer Trap. And the Freelancer Trap is going to be when you become a one-on-one coach, you're going to go out there over the first 90 days and you're going to hustle to sign up your first 6 to 10 clients. And then you're going to sign up 6 to 10 clients. And then the next 3 months, you're not going to be able to hustle, because guess what? You're going to be fulfilling those 6 to 10 clients. And then after you fulfill those 6 to 10 clients in 3 to 6 months, you're then going to be in hustle mode again. And you're never going to be able to get past working with 6 or 10 one-on-one clients at a time, making it impossible for you to actually build a proper business. You just got a side hustle at that point. And you're probably never, ever going to make your first or your next 100K because you're going to be handicapped by the time that you have to give. And you're just going to be caught in this kind of ever-going loop, right, that you're never going to be able to get out of. So that's why I'm not saying one-on-one coaching is bad, but one-on-one coaching is usually going to be that highest point. And usually it's that highest point where we charge the most money because they're usually getting the most of our time. So what we're looking to do here is what we want to make sure that we do is we want to identify the core way that we want to solve this solution. And then we want to start building an offer, or a life coaching offer. We have plenty of videos talking about our life coaching offers here on this channel and how you can put one together and create an irresistible life coaching offer that your prospects are going to feel stupid at saying no to. But what we want to make sure we do is that we then build an offer for this core solution that we then are about to create. And then once we do that, we want to go out there and start displaying this offer so that we can make money, usually by running profitable presentations and bringing people together to where we can run a workshop or a live, an event of some kind. We have, and what you want to do is when you run that profitable presentation, help people at that profitable presentation and then ask them if they would like to get your help more. All right, so we talked about your core offer, and let's now talk about your specific value ladder. So your value ladder is going to be, right, there's going to be a picture here that pops up that's going to make it a little bit better. Your value ladder is going to be something that sits like this, and it's a way, right, that you can, solve one problem, but have multiple offers around solving that one problem, helping you usually quadruple, your business while working usually around a third less. And what we typically do here is when we're wanting to build our value ladder is when I talked about your core, your core offer that you wanted to create when you were looking at, whatever that would be, whether it's group coaching, one-on-one, whatever, home study, whatever it might be, whatever that core piece is going to be, we then want to start looking once we, develop that core piece and we have it running and we have it to the point to where, it's either running at a speed or, we're making money consistently and we want to start looking how we can scale our business. Well, then usually turning to the value ladder is the next step. So the value ladder, typically what we like to do is we either we need to look at do we need more leads or do we need more high ticket clients? But ultimately what we can do is we can start building offers that are going to then be above, right, the core offer that we have or below it. So ultimately, right, if we say you get 20 clients that go through or 25 clients that go through your core offer, you can then start looking about putting together a high ticket offer, like something be like a live event or a mastermind or whatever it can be. And you can literally offer these, run in a profitable presentation and offer, right, these people to that higher ticket thing, which is then going to help you make more money as a life coach. And you're not going to have to spend too much time doing it if you do a mastermind or whatever, or you're going to be able to make a lot more money with the pool of people who have already spent money with you. This is a great way that a lot of times you'll see people do this, because when you're getting into higher ticket offers like that, where people are going to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars with you, usually reaching out to people who have already paid you or gotten your help is going to be an easier sell to get people to want to take action on those offers because they've gotten help from you to begin with. It's going to be a lot harder if you go out to people that you don't know and start trying to offer those people, right? So by building a value ladder, this helps us usually get leads from people, usually by giving them something for free or getting them into a Facebook group or, having them fill out to a newsletter or something like that. that. And then once they get on your list, you can start sending them things and sending them offers and getting them into your world and into your stuff. And then once they start taking action on that stuff, that is when they're going to be primed and ready to want to take action on that high ticket offer that you're able to offer them on that value ladder that you then designed. So as you can see, we just talked about 3 specific levels of the value ladder, and all we did was add in a lead magnet here, which could easily just be a sales funnel giving away a free thingy, or it could easily be something like a Facebook group, or a newsletter or something like that, or newsletter or a blog that they can log into, that they can subscribe to, something like that, or whatever. It'd be a freebie, and then that would get them on your list, and then you could start talking to them about your core offer. And then once they signed up for your core offer, they would just be prime and ready to then possibly qualify for that high ticket offer later on. So as you can see, we're just starting to build buckets that we can start to leverage, and we can start to push people through, helping us design our life coaching business to maximize profits, and you usually help us quadruple our profits while working 30% less. Are you a life coach or healer who's looking to make your first or next 6 figures as a life coach or healer? Well, then I got a free gift for you called my 100K Life Coach Launch Guide, and you can grab that 100K Life Coach Launch Guide right now in the description. Just click down here in the description and you can grab this 100K Life Coach Launch Guide, which is going to be a 22-page guide showing you how you can go out there and become a life coach and make 6 figures as a life coach following our very simple 3-step system. Make sure to click that link down there in the description and grab your free copy of that 100K Life Coach Launch Guide right now. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by clicking down there below and grabbing your free copy of this 100K Life Coach Launch Guide right now. We'll see you in the next video.